getting into it a little bit, even though I'm talking a little bit of smack about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver and one political party out here. I am a little bit more for the party than I am the other party. What I keep asking them, what I keep having a hard time with, and what they're not exposing is Donald Trump and his party. It is what just came up here to Washington, D.C. and just attacked the freaking United States Capitol. Right there where that 10 grand is, you got to think about it and use common sense with this racism, with this N-word song and the way they're acting, and think about what that really is and what it's really done. Stephen Varell is anti-abortionist, and he's a Catholic. He doesn't stand for homosexuality. He doesn't stand for abortion. And even if he wants to sit there and lie to you as a politician and say that he does, I know who he is. It's not what he stands for, and it's not what he is. He's more of a Donald Trump supporter, for real. All their people out there are regarding that 10 grand. And it's like they expect to separate me from them and say because they have money, they're to be something different or have something different or have more. They haven't come up with my 10 grand for no reason, because they're against rap music. They're against everything, all the movies and all the stuff. And right now they are doing a good job at exposing them for the money, because it's all about the bread. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the constitutional rights that exist too. Even if you want to say it's all about the bread, you can't buy the constitutional rights of the people, and that's what they've done, and that's what they're doing. And it's not all right by me right now in D.C. People like Maria Shriver and people like Barack Obama and people like Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and stuff like that, they've got to get this stuff exposed. They've got to get this situation exposed. And whether or not they look shifty themselves as politicians and look like Donald Trump has bought this next election. Looks like he's purchased his seat, and they're just going to give it right up to him. For real. Right along with the media. And it's not something we want to see, and not something we're proud to see. If you look at all the strife I got back here in Georgetown where I was working, all the strife that I had came from, you look at what happened with Yvonne Sims and the whole situation. That's a Masonic crew. That's an anti-abortionist group too. It's kind of disgusting. All in all, what would make them want to try to get away with molesting people's kids and raping people's kids, and what happened down in West Palm Beach right there with Epstein? I mean, that's Donald Trump's people too, and that junk just looked nasty. That shit just looked downright disgusting to me. And it looked foul and it looked wrong. So it is what it is. Still to this day, we're not receiving legal representation. I can pull up emails where I've sent to lawyers, where I've sent propositions to give them, here's 5 grand, here's 10 grand, here's 8 grand I'll send to you, I'll give to you if you want to come up here and represent me in court in this case. But they're just refusing to represent me, and it's not because I don't have a legitimate case. It's because this government's doing something illegal right now, and it's definitely not all right, for real. It's doing something highly illegal. I'm not sure how to fix it, I'm not going to lie, but what they've taken from me in my time, and the excuse that they use is for the black and white issue. But I hate to say this to them, the majority of the black people do not agree with them on this. What they're doing is not okay, for real. I'm not the racist white dude. I'm not the dude that hates black people. I'm not the dude that likes to run around and sing these racist songs. I don't like the Ku Klux Klan. I don't like none of their people. I don't stand for none of the bull crap. As far as the gay community is concerned, I'm not going to go gay and I'm not going to be gay, but man, I support them. I have a Michael Sam jersey showing my support sitting right in my closet right now. I don't know what else to say or what else to do there. But, the government making mistakes and the government fouled up. I see a lot, too, with the side of my family, of the Gill family itself, with Joseph Gill, and some things that happened with Richard Gill right there, and them getting involved and doing some highly illegal stuff, too. Clearly, what Robert Fogel Jr. done was illegal and wrong, and it's not okay. But what happened with Joseph Gill and what happened with the little gay kid that's up there in Lanphier High School, and what they're doing and the way they're going about their business, is highly illegal and unconstitutional. They can't conceal what they've done and what they're doing, and they can't act like they're acting right now in D.C. with the Republican Party behind Susan Gill and behind their people, behind Joseph Gill and behind every single one of them. They are concealing rape, they are concealing child porn, and Stephen Varell is a part of that. Stephen Varell is a part of that with their people in Tampa, Florida, right along with where it goes to Jeb Bush and the governor, and they look pretty disgusting and sick. They look sick in their heads. They look like they just, prostituted the hell out of a bunch of minor kids. It's what they did, actually. And it needs to be exposed as soon as possible. For real.